Good evening, everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about Kushana Empire, most popularly about the Kanishka, and the same time the Deccan, which is Satavahanas, which is most important in the UPSC as well as APPSC, because most part of Satavahanas is in Andhra, Telangana, and Maharashtra. So Andhra is next one, Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, in southern India, it is the most important empire, Vijayanagara, after the Satavahanas. Okay, we discussed in previous videos about the Chalukyas, Cholas, Rashtrakutas. Okay, now from starting from Kushana, they are the feudatories. From where what is feudatories? They are from Yuchi tribe. There are four tribes are there. Yuchi in the Yuchi tribe, Kushana tribes are belongs to Yuchi tribe. Okay, Kushana Empire. Next, Chinese in Chinese, the Kushana Empire is known as Guxiang. Guxiang in Chinese. Okay, Vimka the first is a founder, and the Kanishka after the Vimka this is the shortest rule. One of which he has given shortest rule, and then Kanishka has taken the charge. Okay, after the Kanishka, Kushana Empire. What is the capital of Kushana Empire? The capital is Purashpura, which is known as Peshawar. Purashpura is the capital of Kushana Empire. And the next, they defeated Parthians and Sakas. Okay, they defeated Parthians and Sakas. This part is regarded as Kushan Empire. Matlab, it covers present western part of India as well as Pakistan as well as nearly up to the Afghanistan. Okay, and then there are certain scholars, very famous scholars, belongs to Kanishka period. Paraswa is a scholar. Ashwagosha, his important scholar Ashwagosha, he's written Buddha Charita. Okay, Sanskrit, first Sanskrit dramatist Ashwagosha, he written Buddha Charita as well as Sutralankara. This was one of the big, and then after the contemporary Ashwagosha, the Vasumitra, what is written? Mahavibhasa Shastra, Vasumitra. And another famous scholar, Nagarjuna. Okay, he is also known as Indian Einstein. He gives theory of relativity. Okay, Nagarjuna. Then only this he said about theory of relativity. Charaka, another one, Charaka Samhita. Madhara, he is a minister and his unusual intelligence. Okay, he is ill intelligent. Madhara. What are the scholars? The minister also regarded as scholar. The minister, Mathura, Charaka, Vasumitra, Nagarjuna, Ashwagosha, Parvasa. Okay, he patronized Buddhist. Okay, he patronized Buddhist Agesilaus. He is a Greek engineer. In the guidance of Agesilaus, Kanishka built great stupa of Purashpura. He built great stupa of Purashpura. The Kanishka, he is regarded as Devaputra. He, the Saka calendar, now government of India is following the Saka calendar, which belongs to Kushana Empire, which is Kanishka time. Okay. He patronized Buddhism, which is Mahayana Buddhism, fourth Buddhist council at Kundavalan monastery. In exam, Kundavalan monastery belongs to which empire or something like this. It is a Kanishka. Kundavalan monastery, it is in Kashmir. It is a fourth Buddhist council. Tolerant Vasumitra, the fourth Buddhist council by Vasumitra. Coins. What are the coins? There is mix of Indo-Greek and Zoroastrian language, because the mostly the art and architecture we see the architecture as Gandhara style, Madhura style, as well as Amravati style. These three types of architecture are there. We see the three features in the Kushana Empire. Gandhara school of art, mostly Gandhara school of art, because they belongs to western part. So the trade, there is a trade between India, China as well as Rome. There is a Silk Road. Mostly Silk Roads are most Silk Road controlled by Kushana Empire there at the time. The forerunner to the Kushana Empire is the base stone to the golden age of Gupta Empire. Now they enriches Sarnath and Mathura. The calendar aside the calendar government of India Saka era. Next, after the Kushanas, only this thing. And the Satavahanas, after this Satavahanas, they formed after the Kanva dynasty. So the first ruler of the Satavahana is Simukha. Simukha is the first ruler. His next and second his brother Kanva, and the son after the Kanva his son Sri Satakarni he ruled. Okay, the capitals of Satavahanas are also known as Andhras. Okay, this period belongs to Satavahanas. Python is the capital. Amravati is one of the capital. Okay, Nagarjuna is one of the capital. Nagarjuna Konda. You know about Nagarjuna project. Okay, reservoir. Okay, Nagarjuna Sagar reservoir. Next, son Sri Satakarni, 70 to 60 BC. So Lord Dakshinapada, he is also known as Lord Dakshinapada. He performed Ashwamedha Yaga as well as Rajasuya Yagas. Okay, at the mostly these Satavahana rulers, even before the rulers also performed their yagas, but the mostly the Satavahana the rulers performed Ashwamedha Yaga. And we have seen in the Pulakesini too also from Chalukyan dynasty, he also performed this. Next, Hala. As there is a chronology may be asked. Sri Satakarni after Hala. Hala is also regarded Gata Sapta Sati. Written Gata Sapta Sati. Next, after this, Gautami Putra Satakarni. Balai Babu. The most Balakrishna's film. Gautami Putra Satakarni. Nashik inscription. In Nashik inscription, they have written Gautami Putra Satakarni as Eka Brahmana. Eka Brahmana is he is the greatest among all Brahmins. Okay, there is no another such a great Brahmin like this. Okay, he is the one. He is regarded as titles such as Raja Raja, Maharaja. Okay, he introduced Gautami Putra Satakarni introduced the coins image of ships. Okay, coins there is image of ships during the period of Gautami Putra Satakarni. He destroyer of Saka. He is regarded destroyer of Saka. Okay, we have seen the destroyer of the Saka. Not only in Gautami Putra Satakarni, we have seen the destroyer of Saka before. I can say this. Chandragupta II is also regarded as the destroyer of Sakas. The Gautami Putra Satakarni is regarded as the destroyer of Saka. In Nasik inscription, here's the Nasik inscriptions. Okay, next the Vasishtha Pulwami, Gautami Putra's son Vasishtha Pulwami. The coins all over South India. He widespread coins all over South India. Next, Yagnasri Satakarni. What is Yagnasri Satakarni has done? I think we missed a certain part. Motive. Exactly Satakarni. Here the coin. He also there is coins. Shift motifs overseas trade. Okay. Shift motive areas for overseas trade. Gautami for the Putra Satakarni introduced ships. Okay. Images of ships on coins. And then Yagnasri stiff motifs overseas trade he used it. Okay. Malwa from Saka. That he led most common. Okay, lead is a most common coins. Lead. Okay. Ujjain is symbol of peculiar feature. Ujjain is a symbol of peculiar feature. What is administration? They inspired from Maurya. Like they performed the Mauryan. They followed the Mauryan administration. Based on their administration based on Dharma Shastras. Okay, they are preferably Hindus, preferably Brahmins. There was we can say that most probably Kshatriyas were the rulers. Okay, Kshatriyas were the rulers, but when it comes to Satavahana dynasty, Brahmanas are the rulers. They themselves are rulers. Okay, so they give utmost priority to Brahmanas as well as they are very secular. Satavahanas are very secular. They donated there was the first kingdom to donate free lands to the Brahmanas as well as Buddhist monks. Okay, they allowed Buddhist monks, they allowed Jainese monks, they allowed Hinduism. Okay, they are very secular in nature. Next, Aghara. the agara means at the agara means rashtra, and is divided as grama. Okay, governor means senapati. Governor is regarded as senapati. Gaulmika, Gaulmika is a oversaw the rural district. To oversee the rural district, there is a Gaulmika. Okay. Next, Varna system helped us stabilize the social order. They used the Varna system. Okay, Satavahanas used it. They followed the Dharma Shastra, so they followed the Varnas as well as Varna system as well. Varna system by it is followed by birth, so it helped social stabilize the social order. I said you there's a tax-free land grants to the Buddhists as Brahmins. From this dynasty, from this free lands distribution, the origin of feudal system has started from this. Okay, there is a feudal system means they are divided, lands are divided, they need not to pay any taxes. Okay, on the lands, they are the owners of the land. From these owners of the land, there is a evolution of the feudal system. Okay, their official, what is the official language of Satavahanas? The official language is Prakrit. Prakrit is regarded as official language. The written script is Brahmi. Brahmi is as a written script. Prakrit, yes, we will speak the Prakrit, and the written script is a Brahmi. Lo, Lonakhadakam. Lonakhadakam is a cess on salt production. Okay, they use it cess and salt production. Even the British time, there is a cess on salt production. That is the reason Dandi March has happened. Okay, the civil disobedience movement. What is the Dandi March? It's nothing but breaking of the salt law, breaking of the salt law. Why? Because of the there is a tax on salts, even though for personal use also. That is, it is even before the British Empire itself. The Satavahanas Lonakadakam is known as cess on salt production. Next, economy. Economy, they mostly agricultural economy. Okay, Kotilingala, there are artisans and guilds of Kotilingala. There is a trade center. The trade center such as Pratisthana and Tagara regarded as a trade center. There are ports where Kalyani is regarded as the western port. You can, by the name of the Kalyani Chalukyas, which is the western Chalukyas, means western port. Okay, Kalyani is a western port. Next, another one, Gandakesaka Ganjam, Chinaganjam. Andhra people know Chinaganjam. Khatkesam and Chinaganjam are regarded as the east ports. There is a Nanagat inscription written of the Satavahana. There is a previous question that about the which inscriptions in a chronological order like this, which is the earliest inscription regarding this. Okay, Satavahanas they belongs to the first AD. So first AD means it is almost definitely it will be one of the oldest one. Before that, there is Ashokan inscriptions like Khasi inscriptions. Okay, Khasi, so Malki, and this another one. On the northern India, there is one more inscription. We can say the Nasik inscriptions also. Next, architecture. When it comes to architecture, Amravati Stupa, Nagarjuna Konda, there are stupas such as Golli, Jagayabeta, Gantashala, Amravati Bhattibrolu, AP. These are more Jagayabeta, AP. Amravati Bhattibrolu, AP, Gantashala, Golli. Okay. There is a Karle Chaitya in Maharashtra, which is a famous architecture. The in Nashik, Pandavleni caves, caves, cave number 3. It is a cave number 3. Cave number 3, Nashik. Pandavleni caves also regarded as Three Rashmi. They are known as Three Rashmi. Means 3 kings were Kshatrapas, Satavahanas, Abhirs. Kshatrapas, Satavahanas, Abhirs. Okay. This much only regarding Satavahanas. And then we will go to, just revise once and you can understand easily, and then we can go to Vijayanagara. From where we can revise? We will take this Kanishkan or there nothing we have there, just trade, and there is one. Just Satavahana see once again. After the conversations, the ruler, the first founder of the Satavahanas is Simukha. There are known as Andhras, Patiyan, and Amravati is the capitals, and His brother Kanna ruled after the Shimukha, and then after him the son Sri Satakarni ruled. He performed the yagas, Ashwamedha, Rajashoya yagas, okay, from 70 to 60 BC. This he period belongs to BC itself. Next, Lord Dakshinapada, okay, these also the one of the what is this one? The Hala Gada Saptasi and the Gautami Shatakarni, the Nashik inscriptions talks about the Ekala Bhavana. He is also regarded destroyer of Shakas. He belongs to 106 to 130 AD. And then Gautami Buddha Shatakarni has introduced images, okay, images of ships on the coins. He is regarded Raja Raja and the Maharaja Vasishta Palwami. The coins allows the South India, okay. Next, Yagnasri Shatakarni, Malwa from the Shakas. His coins are ship motifs were used for overseas trade. Lead is most common coins. Ujjain is a symbol of peculiar future. And then administration inspired from Mauryan administration. They followed Dharma Shastras. Ahara means Rashtra and Grama. Governor is Senapati is a governor. Gaulmika oversaw rural Gaulmika oversaw the rural district. Varna system helped to stabilize the social order. They helped to stabilize the social order. And then tax free lands to the Buddhists and Brahmanas. It is regarded as the origin of the feudal system. And from this Prakrit language, the Prakrit as official language, as well as at the same time they are written in Brahmi script. Okay, Lokana, Lokana, Lonakadakam, which is Szechuan salt, which is Szechuan salt production. Economy mostly they are agricultural economists. Next, Kotilingala, artisan guilds, trade, Pratishthan and Thagara. The ports which is Kalyani in the west and east is belongs to Gandaka Esaka and Ganjam is Nanagat inscription architecture. The stupa such as Amravati Stupa, Amravati Bhattiprolu, Ghattashala, Jagapeta, the Delhi, Karle Chaitya, which is belong to Maharashtra. The Nasik inscriptions there is written of Pandavaleni caves. Okay, there are three kings: the Kshatrapas, Satavahanas, and Abirs. Next, we comes to Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara Empire, you have to study certain, which is the belongs to 14th century. Vijayanagara Empire belongs to 14th century. There are in Vijayanagara Empire there are four dynasties. Okay, which is Sangama dynasty. There is a question asked. There is a previous UPSC prelims question asked. Order of the chronological order of these dynasties of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, there might be again there is a repeated of this question in APPS itself. Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Aravidu. I am repeating again. Sangama, Suluva, Tuluva, Aravidu. The Vijayanagara Empire is founded by the founders of Vijayanagara Empire we call as Harihara and Bukkaraya. There is a famous poems or songs like Hariharayara, Bukkarayara, and Harihara too his son. And after this Devaraya won irrigation projects. He constructed the irrigation project. Devaraya won. After this war with he insisted war on Bahmani sultans. He defeated. And Devaraya too next one. Devaraya too admitted Muslims into his army. He admitted Muslims into his army. The famous foreign traveler Niccolo Conti came during the period of Devaraya II, as well as Devaraya I itself. He came after the Devaraya II. He also there, and then after his Abdur Raja came during the Devaraya II. The previous questions talks about the chronological order of the for travelers who arrived during the which period. There may be a method of following like Niccolo Conti belongs to Devaraya or Devaraya 1 or belongs to Krishna Devaraya like this. So be conscious about while studying these foreign travelers. Niccolo Conti particularly Devaraya 1, Devaraya 2, Abdur Razak particularly Devaraya 2, and And the third dynasty is regarded as, we no need to go depth of every dynasty. So the most important dynasty we are going to teach here, we are going to study here actually. Next, Tuluva dynasty, which is established by Veera Narasimha Raya. The Tuluva dynasty established by Veera Narasimha Raya. In most of the period, the founders are not so popular. After the founders, there are certain kings, they make the dynasty more powerful. Okay, so the founders are very important, as well as the main emperors, the main famous rulers are very important than the founders. The Krishna Devaraya, Veerasamaraya after the Krishna Devaraya, he is the son of Nagala Devi. Titles like Andhra Bhoja titles. Next, during his period, there is a famous foreign travelers, Domingo Pais and Fernando Barbosa. First, there is a order. If asked, there are most foreign travelers during the Vijayanagara Empire. So when he asked, Niccolo Conti belongs to Sangama. Okay, means they are not Sangama. Niccolo Conti as well as Abdul Razak, means there is a lot of difference between them. Domingo Paz, when it belongs to Turva dynasty, Krishna Devaraya. Fernando Barbosa, Krishna Devaraya built Virupaksha temple. Okay, Hampi's Virupaksha temple built by Krishna Devaraya, as well as he assisted by Timmarasu. Nilakantaka, he is regarded as Nilakanta in his empire. The famous mathematician Nilakanta Somayaji belongs to Devasi Krishna Devaraya. Timmarasu assisted Krishna Devaraya. Okay. Next, these names are very important. In this Krishna Devaraya kingdom, there are Ashtadiggajas, means eight. We regard it as eight pillars, like eight poets. Amukta Banleda, which is written by Sri Krishna Devaraya himself in Telugu. Okay, Amuktamala in Telugu. In Sanskrit, he has other writings, such as in Sanskrit letter he has written Jambavati Kalyanam, Rasamanjari, Satyavada Parinaya, Jambavati Kalyana, Rasamanjari, Satya Parinaya Kalyana, Madhakela Charita. Okay, this is one of the question even asked in previous APPSC also, about the writings of the Krishna Devaraya. Okay, and then Achyuta Devaraya, another king Achyuta Devaraya, which completed the he used to complete with Aliya Ramaraya. Aliya Ramaraya becomes the last ruler of the Vijayanagara Empire. We consider him as a Fernão Nunes, which he belongs to Krishna Devaraya, Portuguese traveler Fernão Nunes. He came with during the Krishna Devaraya. He settled here, and then he is also contemporary of Achyuta Devaraya. Okay, Domingo of Fairness after the Fairness. Okay, Sadasivaraya is one of the last. In the last, the Battle of Panipat, Battle of Banihati or Talikota. We can call as Talikota. Battle of Banihati or Talikota. Aliya Ramaraya means he fought this battle. Aliya Rama is Ahmednagar, Bijapur, Golconda. From this battle, the Vijayanagara Empire collapsed from here. Okay. Next, administration. What is the administration in this? There is no regular judicial system. We said during the Gupta period, there is a they defined a well judicial system in Gupta period. But when it comes to Vijayanagara, there is no judicial system. When the king comes, he will consult someone, and king will take the charges of judiciary. Right to collect taxes. The right to collect taxes to the highest bidder means there is a system of what we can say, tender. There is a concept of tender. The one who pays the highest as a bidder, they used to give the collecting rights, tax collecting rights to the particular person. Okay. Next, Amara Bandhavada Manya. Bandharavada Manya. There are land tenure system. These regarded as land tenure systems. Then there is one more question. Mandalam administration is divided as mandalams, nadus, talas, gramas. Divided as mandalams, top one, subdivided as nadus, nadus subdivided as talas, talas subdivided as grama. This is also asked in previous question. Okay. Last year 2021 UPSC prelims. They asked about the Vijayanagar Empire. Um, I will once recheck it and I will say that what is the original question. Okay, I can't remember at this moment. Okay, we discussed it and just see one just once the Vijayanagar Empire, the Sangama, Sulva, Tuva, Aruvidu. This was the four dynasties. Harahara Bukkaraya. We said that after the Devaraya one. See the formulas. There are these till the Devaraya two. They belongs to Sangama. Okay, till Devaraya two. They belongs to Sangama. Next, Devaraya one. Irrigation projects constructed. The wars with the Bahmani sultans. Devaraya two. The Muslims they admitted into the army. The Nicola Conti, Abdul Razak has came. Um, and the Tuluva, which is established the Veera Narasimha Raya, after the Krishna Deva Raya, is son of Nagala Devi, assisted Timarasu, Nilakantaka Somyaji, mathematician, belongs to his period. 8 Ashtadiggajas are there. Amukta Malada Telugu, written in Sanskrit is Jambavati Kalyanam, and Rasamanjari, Satyavada Parinaya, Madalaka Charita, and there's Virupaksha temple, famous Virupaksha temple constructed by him, Achyuta Devaraya. He in this period Fernando is continued and the complete he has to compete with Ali Ramaraya. The battle of Bannihat. After this Ali Ramaraya is defeated. Battle of Bannihat. The Talikota is between Vijayanagar Empire, Golconda, Bijapur as well as Ahmednagar. These go Ahmednagar, Bijapur, Golconda. They are the kingdoms of Bahmani kingdoms. Okay, it's nothing but the Bahmanis there. Next, administration, which is regarded as there is no regular judicial system. There is a prevalence of sati. Okay, there is a in prevalence there is a sati system. There is a woman. The woman didn't have the much rights. Okay, the same everything is prevalent like this itself. The right to collect taxes to highest bidder. Amara Ban Darvada and Manyas land tenure system, and the region is subdivided as mandalas, nadus, and stalas and gramas. Okay, this chronology is asking mostly in exams. Just look it once before the exam. Okay, the remaining things we can continue the next sessions. Okay, from this we are going to end this. Thank you.